I discovered my husband's secret after his death. Now his family is demanding I return his stolen inheritance, the money he used to quietly support the black children they never knew existed 2 months ago. My husband Daniel died suddenly from an undiagnosed heart condition. We'd been married for 8 years, part a second marriage for both of us in our 40s, with no children together. And Daniel was a successful investment banker from an old money Southern family. I thought I knew everything about him until I found a locked folder on his laptop labeled payments. I were 12 years of monthly transfers to a woman named Tessie Carter, parent transfers that began 3 years before we met and continued until his death. The total was over $650,000. My first thought was an affair, but something didn't add up. Daniel traveled frequently for work, but we shared locations, called daily, and spent nearly every weekend together. I found Daishy's address in Atlanta and drove there against my lawyer's advice. The woman who opened the door was immediately wary, but when I identified myself as Daniel's wife, she invited me in. That's when I saw them part, twin girls about 11 years old, with Daniel's distinctive hazel eyes and smile. Jasmine explained that she and Daniel had a brief relationship during his first marriage. When she discovered she was pregnant, she didn't tell him, knowing his family would never accept black grandchildren. But when the girls were 6 months old, Daniel saw them by chance and recognized them as his. He wanted to be part of their lives, but couldn't risk his family finding out. His grandfather's trust had strict morality clauses about children born out of wedlock and especially mixed-race children. Daniel had made a choice to financially support his daughters, but keep them secret to protect his inheritance, which he then used to provide for them. I spent the afternoon getting to know Olivia and Zoe, pert brilliant girls who called my husband Uncle Daniel and had no idea he was their father. 3 days after I returned home, Daniel's family lawyer contacted me. His brother had hired a private investigator who discovered the payments. The family was demanding I return $650,000, claiming Daniel had stolen family money. Yesterday, Daniel's mother and brother arrived unannounced, insisting the children couldn't possibly be Daniel's and that the family trust made them ineligible beneficiaries anyway. Any money Daniel gave them was against the terms of his inheritance. I informed them I'd already transferred Daniel's remaining inheritance, per day approximately $1.2 million parent, into a trust for his daughter's education and added them as beneficiaries to our life insurance policy. They could contest it in court, where I'd happily make the family's racism public. This morning I received a settlement offer, they'll drop all claims if I sign an NDA about the girls' existence. I declined and sent my attorney's contact information instead. Those girls deserve to know who their father was, both his generosity and his flaws. They deserve their rightful inheritance, and they deserve a world where they're not kept secret. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for someone's memory is to be braver than they ever were.